Welcome to my very first video that I'm posting for Synergistic Growth. I'm pretty excited to be bringing you this content, so let's talk about what we're going to be doing today. So I am starting to evaluate my life for switching over to more zero-waste products, and so I was talking to my friend, and she was telling me that the best place to get started is in the bathroom. So today's video is all about how to evaluate your bathroom for zero-waste products. And then I'll be doing a follow-up video in a couple of weeks where we look at what kind of products that you can replace in your bathroom. So I figured that the best place to actually talk about doing zero waste in your bathroom would be your bathroom. So welcome to my bathroom. As you can see, there's a lot of plants in it, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I have in here that is not zero waste, really bad for the environment, and that I need to ditch. So the best way to do that, I thought, was to kind of start with like what I do every morning. So every morning when I get up, the very first thing that I do is I have a shower. So just coming over here to the back of my bathroom, we have my shampoo and conditioner by Dove in these lovely recyclable plastic bottles that are totally unnecessary. So this is something that can definitely be switched up for more eco-friendly, sustainable products. Plus, with like these kinds of products too, they're not all natural. So like you're putting a lot of chemicals into your body. A lot of people just think like, oh, it just rolls off of my skin. Like my hair doesn't absorb it or anything like that, but it does. Reality check. You do absorb stuff through your skin, and if you're absorbing those chemicals, you're exposed to them, they can be really bad for your skin. So something to think about. And then after I wash my hair, I use some body wash. And this is another like recyclable but not zero waste container. It's plastic, which is really bad. And it's, again, not so great. It's still chemicals, right? It could be all natural products. Then, not every day, but some days I shave. So I have my shaving cream, which this is organic, by Albo Botanica. But again, the plastic packaging, it's recyclable, but it's not made from like some companies will do their recyclable plastics from like it won't be virgin plastics, as they call it. It's non-virgin plastics, so it's reusing plastics that have been recycled. And this container's not that. Same with this razor. It's got like rubber, plastic. The only thing that's okay for the environment is the metal blades. So this can be replaced too easily to use something that's sustainable and won't create any waste for the planet. Then after that, the last thing that I do is I always wash my face. I have rosacea, so that is a skin condition where my cheeks flare up, they get all red, sometimes I get red spots and stuff on them. By changing my diet and having a really good skincare routine, I've been able to reduce that. But the thing is that the packaging for this is not great. So I've been trying to work on finding something that is okay to put on my face that won't cause me to have a breakout. That's not Cetaphil, because it's also made by Nestle, and I don't know if you guys have ever done any research about Nestle, but they are the devil. They're the worst company. Do not support Nestle at all. They are awful. So then after I get out of the shower, usually what I do is I do my my teeth routine. I brush my teeth. So just in terms of like toothbrush, plastic toothbrush, There are wood toothbrushes that you can get with like bamboo bristles, so this is really unnecessary. This is just going to go into a landfill and it's going to be more waste. So this is something that, like, if you're using a plastic toothbrush, this is an area that you can improve on. I know you don't go through a lot, like, but still, it's not good. And then maybe toothpaste. Did you know that these toothpaste containers are just like, they're the worst. I'm not even seeing a recycle symbol on it. So, and it's completely unnecessary too. There are products that you can get that come in 100% recycled plastic packaging or paper packaging, and they're tabs, and it's just unnecessary to be using a tube like this made out of plastic again. And what do we have here? Another plastic bottle of mouthwash. This one is recyclable, but still, like, it's not reused plastic. Like, they're just continuing to make more and more plastic, right? That's just going to waste. So this is another one that is just, I need to get rid of, and I need to start using mouthwash alternatives. Then I floss my teeth with these bad boys. This is not good. Like, just the little packs of plastic packaging for floss is bad, and you can totally get like eco-friendly packaged floss for your teeth and eco-friendly floss as well. But instead, right now I'm using these things, and they have, like, they're made of plastic, and this is single-use plastic. It's not recyclable. It is just horrible for the environment. So this is a habit that needs to stop. These bad boys need to go bye-bye. Obviously, I'm not going to throw it out because that's just really wasteful. That's like next level unnecessary waste. But when we go through these, I'm definitely going to be replacing them with organic floss. So what do you usually do when you're done your teeth? Maybe you dry your hair, straighten it, curl it. Usually you're using some hair products. So sometimes I put in leave-in spray detangling conditioner, which is, again, like, you don't need this, so I don't even know why I have it. Luckily it's almost done. I'm not going to be replacing it just because it comes, again, in this unnecessary recyclable bottle. There's other things that you can do to make your hair really smooth, like using a coconut oil hair mask or spraying apple cider vinegar in your hair, which is stuff that I'll talk about on another episode. Dry shampoo. Again, like, this is in an aluminum container, so that's not exactly horrible, but it has the plastic lid. It's really not good for you at all. Like, it's not good to be putting this in. It has so many chemicals. What you can do instead for dry shampoo is just use baby powder or baking soda. The only thing is that if you have really dark hair like mine, you can't put a ton of it in because it might look like a little bit dandruffy, but it's still better than using this shit. So that's my 2 cents on that. And then finally we have hairspray. So for one, I can't use any alcohol content hairspray. It gives me a horrible headache. I'm very sensitive to perfumes and stuff, and I found that alcohol-based perfumes and hairsprays are what gives me a headache, so that's why I have this. Again, this one's in a metal aerosol container, but it's got the plastic lid, it's chemicals, so there's other things that you can be doing, and I'm going to look into maybe alternatives, like good alternatives for hairspray and stuff, because I have this, seriously, just like this, I did not straighten my hair. This is how my hair is naturally. It's this straight naturally. So if I want to get curls in or anything like that, like, I have to load up the hairspray. But then you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? So after you do your hair, maybe you have like a skincare routine too. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, usually I do that when I get out of the shower. So I have this face cream. I used to use a different face cream that was in a plastic bottle for my sensitive skin. Then I found out that Lush has a lot of organic products, and they use recycled plastic for all of their containers. So at least, like, I know this isn't zero waste, but I know the container's not made out of brand new plastic, and you can actually return the containers to Lush and they'll reuse them. So that's like the big thing, so that they're not constantly like remaking stuff. So with this one, I'm almost done. It's called Celestial, and yeah, it's a face moisturizer. And I found that it works really well with my skin condition. It hasn't caused me to have any breakouts or anything, so it was a really good replacement. But then we have just daily moisturizer, again in this big container. So you can do moisturizing bars. I've never tried them, but it's definitely something that I'm gonna start trying to use in the future when I have a chance to purchase it. I might try to make one actually. And then maybe you'll put on some like sunscreen. It's the summer, to protect your skin. And it comes in this lovely non-recyclable aerosol bottle too. So for that, apparently you can actually make your own Ayurvedic sunscreen from I don't know what, but you can do it at home. So this is another thing that I'm going to be looking into as I continue my journey towards zero waste. So that's sort of like my morning routine. Other than that, things that you use in the bathroom are like hand soaps in these plastic bottle dispensers, and maybe hand moisturizer, again in a plastic bottle. Now I don't want to be like, look at me and my family, we use so much plastic, because like I have a bar of soap right here. This is great. No plastic package, no packaging whatsoever is needed for bars of soap. And then we do have some soap in the bathtub too, so like that's good. But just looking right now, like here, after talking about all of this stuff, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plastic bottles. So like that is a lot of waste, a lot of unnecessary waste, and that's not including the toothbrushes or the floss. So yeah, for cleaning your bathroom, my family recently actually stopped using Windex, and we got this like chamois thing that you just put water on it and you use it to wipe your windows down, your mirrors, all of that stuff. And then to clean it, you just throw it in the dishwasher and then you hang it up to dry. And it is fantastic. Like my mirror right here is totally clean. So other cleaning products though that we use at my family are like scrub free, big time chemicals, and it comes in this lovely, again, plastic container. And then for the toilets we have like Lysol too, so not great. And then for air fresheners we have like the Febreze Air. So like this is all really unnecessary. For air fresheners you can use essential oils. There are ways to make your own homemade cleaning products, and I know that there's subscription box services that you can like get now where they send you like a glass bottle and they send you all of the materials to just make your own, instead of having to go out and buy stuff that's just in these single-use containers, right? That then you recycle it and you don't even know if that plastic is actually recyclable, because I posted a stat on my social media feed not that long ago that said that in Canada, only 11% of plastics are actually recycled, which is ridiculous. So I know somebody that went to the recycling plant and they were trying to give them bottles that in the recycling little image had a 5, and the guy at the plant said anything that's a 5 and over, we don't recycle in Canada. Like how messed up is that? So like even when you are recycling your plastics, half of the time they're ending up in the landfill anyways. So that's why it's better just to reduce what you're using. So in the future, I'm going to be talking about what you can do to replace all of these these things in plastic bottles and the spray containers. And I'm going to be trying out things myself to see what works and what doesn't work. maybe what brands of shampoo bars and skincare and stuff are out there, and same with like teeth care, all of that. And then I'm going to be getting into also just like other things. Like I didn't talk today about makeup and I didn't talk about like towels and like loofahs, stuff like that. So there are other things that you can do, specific products that you can buy that are way better for the environment versus your microfibers and not microfibers, things that have microplastics in them that then get into the water system and pollute our water, pollute the oceans, all of that. So this way, by just even evaluating what you have in your bathroom, like I'm doing now, then when you have to go to replace your products, you're going to be able to make a much more conscious decision, because then you can be like, oh, like the shampoo that I was using comes in these plastic bottles. Maybe I'm going to go out to like one of the companies like Lush, or I'm going to look online for a company that actually has bars instead. So it's just really good to be conscious and aware of what you're using and what can be replaced. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm really happy that you came to visit my page and see what I'm talking about here, and I hope that everything that I'm saying will really help you to live a zero waste lifestyle and continue following me on my journey.